A more than 4-year passion project now on hold. I've been following the updates with the Max LeNail Bridge since Max first passed away in January 2021 when he slipped and fell on a run at Mission Trails Regional Park.
We're doing it to honor his memory because he was a avid hiker, runner, and outdoorsman.
This morning, I'm following through with his father, now trying to cut through the red tape he says that is stopping this project from becoming a reality. No parent should ever have to lose a child, but that's the reality for Max LeNail's mom and dad. After he passed in 2021, that grief and heartache quickly became action to build a bridge in Max's memory. But at this point, it appears the project is a bridge to nowhere. How disappointing is this news for you?
Oh, it's horribly disappointing because, you know, it's a project we did for Max. And it's almost like, Max died a second time.
Max died while on a run, trying to cross the river at Mission Trails Regional Park during a storm in January 2021. After his death, I discovered public records that showed a bridge was in Mission Trails' master plan and was asked to be given a higher priority back in 2010. But it seemed money stalled the project back then. 15 years later, that's a big reason why it's stalling again. Despite raising $1 million for the Memorial Bridge, Ben LeNail told me it's still not enough.
We're dealing with considerable bureaucracy and red tape to get to the 3 permits that we need. Meanwhile, we ran out of money.
He said hurdles came up with the city's Department of Development Services, which issues permits, as well as some state agencies.
The California Department of Fish and Wildlife discovered a potentially endangered species at the site, bumblebee. And so these issues take a lot of money because you need to do a survey.
Ben said overcoming that step would cost another $500,000.
They were, I think, philosophically opposed to the project and kept finding grounds to slow it down.
He added, with the current political climate, a grant application submitted with Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs' office is unlikely to move forward, with the Trump administration cutting other infrastructure grants to California.
It's a huge setback for me personally, for my wife, and all the people who supported us along the way.
I reached out to the city's Department of Development Services. A spokesperson said in part city staff has always been supportive of the efforts on this project. He wrote, while the project would be within public property, the bridge has always been a private project with multiple complexities, which includes its impact to the local ecosystem and accessibility within the area. Councilmember Raul Campillo, an outspoken supporter of this bridge, told me he remains hopeful the life-saving project will become a reality.
Max would have loved to see it built there, and I hope that his spirit can inspire people in San Diego to get to see the project to fruition.
And this was a project so close to their hearts. Now, Congresswoman Sarah Jacobs' office said she's, quote, disheartened that the Army Corps of Engineers stop work order and their eligibility requirements for federal grants have prevented progress on the bridge. I also reached out to California's Department of Fish and Wildlife. I'm still waiting for a response.